I completely loved it. It is insanely funny. It's very, very rude for a middle-aged woman. It's very moving, and it stars 6 phenomenally talented young women. I mean, the noise they make when they sing is stunning. Beautifully performed, beautifully acted. It's been a great, great night. I couldn't pick a musical highlight, but the variety that they go through is extraordinary. So you start off with sort of hymns sung in 6-part harmony, which is insane, and then you go into the major, major rock numbers. It's extraordinary. How do I feel about an all-female production? Yes! That's how I feel.
Would you recommend the show to friends?
I think it's going to be a huge, huge hit. Yeah, I think people will love it.
It is so good. It is so good. It is so fantastic. It's so rare to see a full female cast being, just A, full female cast, and B, they are so amazing. I can't believe you watch these people. They didn't even have an interval, and the energy, and I laughed so much. The music's great. It's very heartwarming. It's very real. All the characters, basically 10 out of 10. A lot of different styles. There's a bit of rock. I like, obviously there's the kind of traditional kind of Catholic schoolgirl choir, but it's so beautiful. It's very moving. I don't know. There's a lot of elements. It's very beautiful. I don't know. It comes with rock and the choral and but the harmonies are fantastic. Like, these women are exceptionally funny and exceptionally talented. I mean, all good comedies have to have that, don't they? They have to have something that grabs and anchors it in a bit of humanity, doesn't it, for it to go that long and to last and to sustain the audience.
And my final question, would you recommend the show to friends?
Yes, absolutely. I already have people in my mind that I want to bring, that I want to watch it. I want to watch it again, and I want to bring. I've got a Scottish mate that already has to come.
Well, it's a cliche, I know, to say, but it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I've never seen such talent on a stage together. It was extraordinary. It was extraordinary. It's amazing. And I grew up in Scotland, in a comprehensive Scotland, so oh my God, it just brought it all back. It was extraordinary. I mean, the girls in it, it's less triple threats and more like quadruple threat. It's extraordinary. It's so full of vibrancy and life, and it's sad, and it's pathos, and it's funny, and it's touching, and it's just, oh my God, it's just so alive. It's magnificent. It's just magnificent. And they kind of made the music kind of, I don't know, just sort of all organically. I was blown away. I was recommended it by a few friends who'd seen it at the National. And they said, but I haven't really seen anything like it. It's so extraordinarily different as well. It can only be a brilliant thing. There's still lots of kind of parts where women are perpetually eyeball rolling at guys and plays and don't get the play. And it's very heartening and very exciting. Very exciting.
Absolutely mind-blowing. It was hilarious and very, very moving. I didn't expect to be so moved by it. And some of my favourite songs, I didn't expect the ELO songs were in it. I think, I didn't know enough about it, and now I just can't wait to come and see it again, but not with my children. It's really emotional because you follow each of the girls' stories and they all play multiple roles. I can't remember the last time I saw that much talent on a stage. What can't they do, basically? They are absolutely incredible. I'm going to be really starstruck when I meet them now, and I can't wait. It's just brilliant seeing all-female cast, all-female band, and knowing that it's a female director. It's quite moving, actually. It's a wonderful feeling, and it's about time.
It was brilliant. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. It's kind of got a sort of fresh energy, and just amazing to see 6 young women on the stage. Fucking effing and blinding, and it's just brilliant, kind of living it large. Yeah, it's good. Well, I thought they performed it amazingly, incredible. The conceit is that they're a choir from a Catholic school, and they've got those sort of beautiful, pure voices, but then their real soul comes through, and the darker and dirtier and grittier and the humanity comes through, and I thought it was fantastic. I didn't know the music terribly well, but it was wicked. It's like truly theatrical, and they do it with real invention, and it's kind of fully imagined. It's great. They kind of populate this whole little adventure story, coming of age story, just with the 6 of them and a band, amazing band of 3. Yeah, it was fantastic. I really loved it. Recommend it to anyone.
Well, I shed a tear. I actually found it really moving. I didn't see it going that way. So when it started, I wasn't quite sure what it was going to be, but it was really, really good and had a really big impact. And I just loved how female it was. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic, and we need to see more of it. And it was just, they were all so good as well, and all the characters were so well drawn, and all the actresses were brilliant. And obviously there was a female band as well. It was great. It was just really, I wish I could see that everywhere, ELO was a good one, and the girls had a couple of solos which were really powerful actually and moving, and they all had such amazing voices, and I loved all the choir stuff. It's just they all had such good range. It's fantastic.
Before you go, have you got anything else coming up yourself at the moment?
Yes, I'm doing a thing for Sky Atlantic called Sick Note with Rupert Grint and Nick Frost. I'm doing a second series.
I'm Martin Lowe, and I'm the music supervisor and arranger of Our Ladies. What's extraordinary about this is it's not often you get to see a show where the score is made up of church music and rock and roll all in one. And that might sound really strange, but when you see the show, you'll understand that the music is exactly appropriate for the moment and the moment it's happening. It's really challenging to do any show with lots of harmonies, and in this we have 6 ladies in the show that we're arranging for. But the great thing about that is the church music that we do is often in 3 parts. So what we did, we just put two women on each part. So they almost did themselves. I didn't have to do much work to them. But the ELO songs, funnily enough, are rich with harmony. So some of them we were able to do as close copy as we could, like Mr. Blue Sky, and others we rearranged just specifically for our cast. I mean, it's somewhat of a cliche, but I do think cliches are based on the truth. And in this particular show, you'll find that you're crying with laughter at one moment, and then a few seconds later, you'll be stunned into silence by something that somebody's said. So if you want an evening where you're going to run the gamut of emotions, from hilarity to just thought-provoking and what it means to grow up, then this is probably the show for you.